in 5, 4, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. We're still on 8.6. We are. I checked. It's right up there in the corner. I couldn't have done it wrong this time. I got it right. I hope you're doing great. No, I hope you're doing fantastic. I am doing superb. It's Friday. Well, it's a Friday episode of Empyrion. Yeah, just picked the farm, as you can see. And we're going to drop all this stuff, goodies in here. And we're going to tell it to go as many as those, as many as those. And I've been making some cantaloupe. Oh, fried vegetables is what that is. I didn't even look at it before. It just looks like a wedge of cantaloupe. But now that I look at it, it kind of does look like squash, roasted squash. Anyways, working on Mac. Got an idea. These guys now are turrets. Have got two options. There's the minigun turret that's hidden, retractable. Thing is that I don't think it responds to when it's needed. It doesn't just jump out on its own and start shooting. You have to tell it, okay, turret, turn on. Turret, turn off. So I don't like that idea because when I'm rolling around, if you hadn't noticed, I've noticed that the turrets just start shooting when they need to shoot. And so if I put one of these right here, let's see. I don't have enough space for it right here. Well, oh, jeez. Oh, sorry. Helmet's on. That's why I don't take my helmet off inside. Because I always forget to put it back on. I do. You know when the sun hits this just right, you can see the damaged blocks? Yeah. Just right. I've not gone around to fix any of the blocks from our last expedition out. I didn't really go around the ship to see what was busted or what wasn't busted. I figure we'll put a repair bay down in here, and then we'll just set it up to repair. The sun is about to go down. It's getting very dark already. I wanted to show you guys this auto turret. I mean, they're really cool. They're really, really cool that you can put it away. But if I do this like so, okay, so that looks really amazing, right? It looks really amazing. You can build around it, and it's going to look really cool and stuff like that. Hold on. I can do this from outside of this. I don't need to be in the actual seat to do this. I can just go to P and, well, hold on a second. Let's get someplace where we can see this actually happen. So if I hit turrets, it closes up. And that looks really amazing to me. Really amazing. But I think the only way that I can use this is if I'm rolling up on something and say, okay, now we're going to get into a battle. I basically have to go boop. I mean, that's just so cool, right? I would love it if they're auto-censored. I don't know that they are or not. Can you guys answer that for me? Do they automatically notice when they need to be used? That I don't know. They're really cool, though. Turret retracts when set to off. Retracted turrets have a high armor value. Range given for space. Only planet's range is lower and depends on atmosphere density. It doesn't say anything about them really activating automatically. It closes up that way too. I mean, it looks really cool. It looks really, really cool. But I'm not using those on Mac. I've got a little thing set up for Mac here. It's going to look more like a skid than legs. We've got a bit of our legs still here, and they do still attach to the side of the ship and come down. But let me fly up a little bit so you guys can see. I've got a bit of a sort of a catwalk on the side of the ship, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side for the two turrets over on that side as well. And this should give them pretty good range. I mean, this guy is going to be taking care of anything that's up in this side and over out on the way out, and this guy is going to be taking care of the back side and over this way. So I feel like that's going to be good. I kind of hope they get rid of that message that says obstructed, obstructed, obstructed. I'm kind of hoping they get rid of that because some of it's going to be obstructed. Otherwise, I've got to have them sitting off on these little towers all on their own, and I really don't want them, excuse me, on any kind of a tower. I want them to look like they're part of the ship, and that's why I've got them back there like that. So, anyways, that's kind of how I'm going with that right there. Let's go ahead and get this other side taken care of, and I'll show it to you. We're gonna build Mac together today. We're gonna work on Mac a little bit more today. I think that's right. And we need to take that off of there. And I'm pretty sure I got one. No, I don't. Okay. And then we're gonna go like so. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think they're very, very cool. They're available for everything now, including your base, which is pretty awesome. I've already selected that. Thank you very much. I'm kind of all thumbs today. It's Friday, but I'm all thumbs for some reason. I don't know why. Just am. It's just a thing. It's happening. Oh, here they come. Every morning, just like clockwork, they come in, try to give it another shot, see if they can, you know, take me out. They seem to fail every single time, and that is one of these. Okay, perfect. That's what I thought. This is going to go... Ooh, we should probably do a little bit of a repair job over here, since if I see them, I'll fix them, the blocks. Otherwise, we'll get a repair bay going here. We've got the ability to make a repair bay. I believe we do. Let's take that, and then we're going to put this guy right here. Like so. And then this guy goes right over here. Just kind of finishes that off. Like that. And we need the same thing down on this end as well. Boop. Let's see. We've gone one too far here. And we're going to spin that around there, and we're going to spin this guy around here, and then we're going to come back up here with this guy right here, and he should fit in right there. Boom, just like that. Just like that. And then what I'm doing here is I'm taking these guys and lining, giving it just this little catwalk area for them to sit on. I like the idea of this. It gives it a different material on the ship too, so when you're looking at it, you're not seeing the same thing over and over again, you know? Granted, we've got a texture and paint Mac, but it is nice, I think, to have different materials going on. And let's go ahead. We've got 500 more of those. Oh, I've got 10 of these in here. Oh, sweet. Okay. Perfect. That's what I needed. That's what I needed right there. We'll be running out to gather the pieces and parts off of these drones for sure. And no, we got to come back down here. And we got to do that, and then we do that. If we don't, we're going to end up getting the bottom side of it, and then the turrets don't sit on it, and it looks ridiculous. Let's go ahead. Oh, nope. Back to here. And this guy right here, and we're going to spin you around and upside down. There we go. And you actually have to go like this. Just like that. Uh-huh. And then I believe, yeah, I took all of this out of here like that, right there. And we've got a repair job right there to do. And then we can take this guy and put him... Oh, wait a second. Wait. Did I do that over there? Let's see. Yeah, you know what? One of you brought up a very good point last episode, that it's very difficult to use the symmetry plane when you're not sure exactly what you're building and you're designing something at the same time. It's pretty tough. Okay, I see what I did in the corners. Okay, beautiful. Got it. This guy right here. Just, you know, an astronaut's job is just never done. It's never done. There's always something to do when you got this stuff going on. Because, you know, you get these rude interruptions from the Xerax, who think they own the dang planet just because they took it over. We're here to stop them, of course. Save ourselves. Seek revenge for what they've done to us. What do we got in here? Ooh, nanotubes. Okay, there we go. That's some nice stuff right there. Base attack drone small. You're dead. My boy killed you. He uses very little ammunition. I put like 2,000 rounds in him at the very beginning, if that even, and he's barely gone through any of it. You know, he knocks him out of the sky pretty fast. So I check him every now and again to make sure he's got the ammunition on him, but I'm not too concerned about him having ammo because he's just so good at what he does. And I'm referring to that turret right there. Like if I have him on the base, if I have one of those hidden turrets on the base, will it open up and start firing on its own when it detects danger? Because I would love to have one of those up there that just kind of closed up when it got done, but I want it to pop out on its own. So let me know. I've not done any reading up on that sort of thing with the game and what happened with the update. So, you know, I guess I could research that too. Let's see, we were here. Why is this not making any sense to me right here? I thought I saw exactly how it was supposed to go. What's back behind here? Nothing. No, that's the wrong way. You're going the wrong way, sir. Now I wish I hadn't taken it out of there. Maybe this will help if I look at it this way. Oh my gosh. Oh, I cannot get that to work out right. I think it'd be easier if I took this one out and this one out. I think. Well, it needs to turn upside down is what it needs to do. Oh my gosh. Okay, I cannot figure out what I did there. It's just, you know what it is that I was on a roll and it just kind of popped itself right into place. But I need to turn this thing upside down and get it tucked up in there. And I'm not seeing it. I'll be right back. It's driving me crazy here now. It's less frustrating when you use the right block. I just learned that. I mean, it's just amazing. And why did you do that? Oh my gosh. There. There we go. Oh, these blocks, sometimes they trick my eye. They just trick my eye. You know? These different angles and stuff, I'm not used to building with these kinds of angles, and it just tricks them every time. It doesn't take much, people. It doesn't take much, but it does. It tricks my eye. And right there. 1, 2. Nope, this needs to come over one more. We got 1, 2, and we're right here with this guy right here. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so now we've got our sides on. I feel like I like the shape that this is in. I'm pretty happy with it. There's probably some fine detailing I'll do to it a little bit later, but right now what I'd like to do is get started on the cab and the shell of the ship itself, where we're going to be getting in and out of. Oh, you know what else we never did finish up is underneath here. This is a big problem. What are you doing? Okay. Like that. There we go. Yeah, I forgot all about these guys right here. Actually, I think it's not this guy that goes in there. Not yet. There we go. And then you right here. And then you right back in here. Boop, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right, good deal. Okay, he's definitely looking a little bit better on the side. Yeah, having the turrets underneath, it just kept seeing the legs when it was trying to shoot. And I think here it's going to have a little more freedom to avoid this. I mean, it's still going to see some of this over here, but I feel like that turret right there should be able to shoot me. And one of you pointed out also that we tend to be hitting the enemies about 100 meters away. So if I'm out here, that guy should be able to shoot me. Either one of them should be able to shoot me. So it'll take some flying to get it right, but I think it's going to work out okay. Okay, and now that we're done with that right there, and it took me forever to do it. It's so weird. Before I start recording, I really don't struggle this much with it. It's when you start recording that things just start to go wrong. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And then we're going to keep coming back with that, and I think I want to go out just... We're kind of even with that right there. Yeah, let's do that, and then let's go ahead and grab this guy right here. Maybe it's this guy. No, it's not. It's definitely... No, it's not that guy. It's this guy right here. The one we've been using all this time. Something like that right there. And then we're going to continue just this shape right here. Across the back. You got plenty of space for a door. And let's see, you need to keep coming this way as well. Like that. And then we'll spin that around just like that. Now, how does that look from back here? Is that too far down? I would love to have a ramp, a retractable ramp on here. I think that's going to work out. Maybe what I do in the back here is I do another sort of a catwalk thing. So when we walk up the ramp, we're on here, and then the door is, you know, here. We walk in, we're inside. This is going to go, I feel like down one. Let's take all those back. I'm going to take these back too because I don't want them in the way because they're just kind of distracting me. I want to see where I have and have not filled things in. There we go. Beautiful. Just like that. Okay. Let's see. Do we have a retractable shutter door? That's the door. We definitely going to have at least one of those, possibly maybe two of those. I did enjoy having the shutter door on the back of Merv. It just seemed like a better door and it looked better than the door that was like a regular door. Let's, you know what, we may have a ramp in our chest here. We do. There's one right there. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we've got some rounds in here we need to drop off. Oh boy, when you get that minigun, and I know where to go get that minigun if it's the same stuff in every place over and over again. Let's drop all that stuff off in there too. There we go. And we can drop off these lightweight blocks as well. I'm not going to be using those. I want this thing to be solid and well protected. Okay, so we've got this coming up. I feel like this might come over a little bit more. We'll see how this is going to play out right here. But we do have the ramp. Let's get that. That's on the hotbar already. Okay. So with this one here, the ramp, 3x3 by 1, 3x4 by 2. Something like that right there. Well, that looks stupid. That's not going to work. That's not going to work like that. And the biggest one. What is it? What is it doing here? Why can't I get it to stretch out the other way? This is the shutter ramp, 3x4 by 2. It's so steep. Okay, so it wants something flat to sit against. Okay, I see. Okay, so like that. Can we get away with... Well, hold on. Let's go. Let's take one more here, one more here. Let's take and swap this one out for this guy right here. Sure, yeah, that works. That works just great. Something like that right there. And then we come across with this guy right here. Like that. And then we try this right here. Okay, there we go. I think that's going to work much better. It seems very short, though. I mean, that's not going to get even down to the ground when we're landed. And, you know, you don't always land flat. Or stop flat. One by one by one. One by two by one. Oh, here we go. Oh, geez, that's a granddaddy of one there. That's a 3, though. Yes, I could add extras to it. I could add a... What does this one say on it? Three by 5 by 3. We don't have anything else that's that long. So it might have to be the 3 by 4. Well, that's only a 3 as well, and I've got 3 there. So technically, I guess I could use this one right here. Okay, so we can put that one in the back. That's going to work for me right there. Okay, so let's keep that. Let's keep that just the way it is. All right, beautiful. Let's do that. All right, I'm going to work on the body shape a little bit and try to figure things out and how I'm going to have this go together. I believe this area you see right here, this is going to come back and kind of mirror this right here, I think. And I want plenty of space inside for storage. We're going to have the oxygen. We are going to have the oxygen stuff set up in here too. Why not? And then just everything we need so that we can go out. We can be out for days in here, for days, and be able to live. So I'll be right back. In 5, 4, 3. A little bit of progress has been made. I've got the sides kind of sealed up now. Down here on the edge, at least the front part of it, what I'm looking for. And then I've got the floor all sealed up. That's funny. We've got some damage here. Thought I just put these blocks in. Maybe I accidentally bumped it. I've moved the generators and the fuel tanks down flat onto the base of the floor. It's all sealed up nice and tight. The core is right up in here. And then I've used some of the lighter blocks down the edges just to fill in the gaps because they're so much lighter instead of using that. So we've got the hard block on the outside, this on the inside. Then eventually what we can do once we get enough hardened steel plates, we can come around and we can make these all combat steel on the outer edge, and that's going to be very helpful. Door here, is that the right size? Oh, that's not the right size. It's not going to, that doesn't even let me in. Okay, we'll rework that then. We'll figure that part out again as well. But I was thinking about getting kind of the window and figure out where the cockpit's going to go next. And I'm just trying to figure out what kind of window I want to use. Let me turn, oh, my light is on. I kind of want to use, I see which ones I use now. I use the slope 1x2 over on the building instead of the 1x1. I think that's where I went wrong. I think that's what I did. And that's why the building looks weird. We've got these. These are kind of a corner piece. I mean, that's not too bad, but it's not really what I'm looking for. I feel like that right there and this guy right here. I want the window to be small. I don't want it huge. I want, like, that's it, you know? That's all I want for window in here. So that when we're up here in the cockpit, they're not shooting at us and able to hit us. With just a little bit on the side here, too, I think. Like that and like that. Do I have that right? Something like that right there would be really good. Do I have those pointing the right way now? Okay, it is pointing the right way, so we can see better out than in. That's the thing about this glass. I thought... Let's go inside real quick. I thought I was going to be able to use... these windows here, but we can't use those on HVs. I was really kind of hoping I would use that double thick glass, because it's really cool how they've got them now. They've fused together really nicely, and it's just this smooth, seamless transition between the glass, and I can't do those, unfortunately. So that's a no. The sun's getting ready to go down. I just picked the farm again. Looks like I missed a piece. There we go. Yeah, I got the farm going again. I'm still making some more rations and stuff, which is always great. Yeah, I got 2 more rations coming in. Well, just one more ration, it looks like, yeah. But I can make some more. These burgers, man, those are nice. That's 200 food. Every time you eat one, it's 200 food. So, I mean, it fills you up really, really well. So let's tell it to make 10 more of those burgers. I like those burgers. Those are nice. We got 44 minutes before the sun goes down. Let's check our O2 in the house here. Let's make sure this is okay. Let's fill up first. And then let's fill that up. Ooh, that was getting a little bit low there. There we go. Beautiful. I'd rather not work out here at night in the dark, because you guys can't see as well. And I realize that. It's just hard to remember that, you know, it's dark out. All kinds of stuff can go up underneath here. What I was thinking about actually doing here is, since we don't really need access to the engines, but they need to be protected, the last thing I want to do is have these going off underneath me. We're going to go ahead and seal that up like that. I know it's a lot of blocks, but in the long run I think it's going to be better off for us, and we shouldn't be getting any problems with the radiation through here. Now let's go up to here. How's this going to fit? Like that. So it really should probably come up. It should probably be even with that right there, so we can see out, huh? Yeah. I realize I don't need to have the ability to see out, because we can go in third person, but sometimes I like to fly around in first person. It just doesn't make very good video if we don't do it, if I'm not in first person. If I'm in first person, it just doesn't seem to work out as good a video when I'm just in that cockpit and I can't really see. So what is this? What is that puts me above the window. So I don't think I need to go up that high with it. I think I can come back down one with that. I absolutely love building my ship. It's just so much fun to do this. It's like this massive puzzle piece that needs to be put together. You right here. That's 4 actually. Oh, that's weird. I didn't even realize that, but I'm not even on here. Oh, man. I may have to rearrange this to make it come out a little bit further. Well, it's going to be even still. If I go out even more like that, it's still going to be even. Dang it. I guess I could put a passenger seat in, right? I could put a passenger seat in, and then we'd have both. Or can I put 2 cockpits in there? I don't think I could put 2 cockpits in there, right? But I've not learned the passenger seat. HV. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. We'll put it off to one side. That's going to give me room when I get in and out of the cockpit to have a little area up here. I don't need to be right in the center. Matter of fact, I think I might put it... Okay, now if I walk up to this and I get into it, it drops me off on the side over here. So let's see. We're going to use the cheapo blocks, the light ones here. Another row here. That way if they do get through the floor for some reason, they're not going to be hitting me, because I've got this extra layer of protection on top. get off there, and I get out. It tends to shoot me off onto the left-hand side, huh? If I get in here this way, I'm on the left. Now, what if I get in on the right? Still on the left. Okay, so since that's where it's going to drop us off, and we're going to be getting into the seat more than likely from that side, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this right over here. And we're going to go ahead and shove it up as far as we can. That gives me the windows. Very nice. And I'm out on this side. Okay, it gives me a little extra room. So being off a little bit is fine with me. Now, what can we do over on this side here to give us kind of a look of something interesting in the cockpit here? It's really aesthetics is what this is. But what we could do is... What we could do is this here. Let's go... And... something like that right there. To set stuff on, right, next to us. Okay. And if I come running in here and I jump in like that, it's still gonna put me out here. Okay, so what if I for some reason the front of the ship's blown off and I access it from here? It's still gonna put me right there. Okay, I like that. I like that idea. And then let's get it one of these. Can't put one on both corners though, can I? Compound building would be really nice to have. A little compound building action so I can put one on each side of this here. That's good though. Okay, so that's the cockpit. We got that going. Alright, we got drones coming in. I'm going to keep working on the back of the ship here and getting this thing all closed up. Knock them out of the sky! Gonna get this all closed up. Oh, I also put a turret underneath here in the back. I did like how the back one worked underneath, so we're gonna leave that one there because he's got a pretty broad spectrum here that he can see. If he's down here, he's got all of this out here that he can shoot at. So I'm gonna leave him underneath there. Okay, I'm gonna go pick up that stuff. I'll be right back. In 5, 4, 3. Well, good news. We don't have to compromise with the center because I was off one block over on this side right here. This was not lining up with this side over here. So now with it being correct, we do have a center. So the seat gets in the center. Doesn't matter which side they eject us from, we're going to be just fine. And I thought up front underneath what we could do is probably some storage containers up here. And just we'll get fun with the cockpit and make it look a little more interesting and a little more lived in. So we'll have some fun with that on the interior just as for the aesthetic's sake. And now what I'm doing is I'm kind of just going around and kind of finishing up this part right here. Come on. There you go. There you go. Oh, nope, nope. I want you to come this way. I want you to come over this way. Well, he's just refusing to cooperate here. Am I? Yeah, I'm good. That kind of taper it off on the sides like that because I don't want it to be super bulky. I do want it to taper up. Let's take a look and see what we got going on here right now. Yeah, he's starting to taper in a little bit. That's nice. And we're going to round out the back as best we can. And then he'll be good to go. Be good to go. I do want some turrets, rocket turrets in the back though. Correct me if I'm wrong, but these guys do go up and down, right? They do look up and down as well as turn left and right. At least I think they do. I'm pretty sure they do because I've seen, yeah, they do. They must because they're shooting stuff out of the sky, so I'm sure they look up as well. Sip my coffee real quick. We could even possibly get away with a couple of windows on the side just for looks. Over here, we could possibly do that as well. Let's see if we can work out something for the top of the ship here now. We need a nice corner block. That's probably going to be a little bit bulky. Yeah, that's going to be too bulky. I don't like that idea at all. I'm thinking about using these guys right here. Problem is, that's going to be the bottom side of the block, and that means that anything you try to put on top of that is going to float, because it's the bottom part of the block. We could stagger it. We don't need heavy blocks up here. Trying to think of how I'm going to get this to sit right on top of this right here. Okay, so we could do that right there. Kind of an overhang over the window like that to kind of protect the glass a little bit more. Like I said, I don't want to be super visible in here. I want to be kind of tucked away and hidden. There's got to be a small piece for that right there. No, that's not it. I'll figure that out. Let's see here. Let's keep going with this. Where is it? There it is right there. Okay, so now we're going to turn this guy around this way. There we go, like that. Beautiful. Trying to still get used to building with this drone, I tell you. Gosh, is there a corner piece that's going to help me bring that up from there? You know what I mean? This guy right here, I think, is the guy we're looking for. Is that it right there? No, not exactly, huh? Not exactly. Well, what block would go there with that one there? Is it this one here? Yeah, it's this one here. But that's the wrong direction. There's got to be something that goes in this corner right here. Is it just a square, maybe? No, it's not that either. I've not played with these much, so I'm a little unfamiliar with these guys. Give me a second, I'll be back. I may switch to these guys right here, but then again, we're running into the same problem where there really is no corner piece for those. That's one thing, that's one block we're missing for this, is that corner piece. I don't think they've added it yet. And I notice it's one of the things that's requested, one of the most things requested is to have this corner piece right here that would match up so you could continue this around. So I'll be right back. Welcome back. Some real progress made. Real progress. Mac is coming together. I'm, still learning how all the blocks piece together and stuff like that, so I feel like I kind of sometimes limit myself on what block choices I have. So until I become more familiar and build more ships and you know how it works, you eventually you start learning how everything works. But we're going to go with a smaller ramp back here. I think that's going to work out better for us right there. So we're going to go with the smaller ramp. It does block that turret when it's down, but it should be fine when it's up. It shouldn't cause any problems for the turret when it's down. And it's going to give us just that extra little area. If we need to jump up, we'll be able to get up on this, even if I think we're in heavy armor. I've got the door in here, 3x4. So that's our back door. And then I've got our rocket turrets on the back here, positioned like so, with just a small wing that spans out, just to get him out on the outer edge of the ship. Now, the problem I'm having right now... There come the kids. Bam! You're out of the sky, pal. I love watching them shoot them down. It's just so fun. Don't worry, guys. I'll go... Oh, yeah. He failed as well. I'm not going to run out there. I'm really focused on getting this taken care of. I want this to be the last episode that we're doing this. I almost forgot that we need an inside door as well. And 3x3, 2x2, 3x4... This would probably be the best one for us. The ceiling is still a pain in the butt. If I take these blocks right here and put them on the inside of the top of this, I can't walk in here. And it'll spawn me like outside the ship or something like that. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. I could possibly bring that up, but I don't want to. I don't want the ship getting any taller. I feel like it's extremely big as it is. So I don't want it to be getting any taller. So the door... I do that right there. If I do that, let's see. This door is how big? Okay, like that. If I put that right there, what that's going to allow me to do is to hit this. You know what? Let's seal this up to give a good representation of this. What block am I going to use? Again, I can use the slab. I'm not putting anything else up on the roof, so I can use this slab like so. Well, I can't go past that point, so I'm going to stop right there with it. And right... See, that's the thing I got to be careful of, is if I'm going to have enough headroom to get in here. Okay, I hit my head on that right there. We could try something different with this right here. Let's go ahead and get our regular blocks back out here. You can see I've been using some of the lighter ones in here. And we've got these guys right here. There we go. Third time's the charm. And we do that right there. How's that for walking up? That gets us up here just fine. It's not as pronounced as I'd like it to be, though. You know what I mean? It really tapers very quickly. What if I do that right there and we add something like... And then these guys right here, a little something extra, just to kind of give it, you know, a stair feel instead of it just being this quick little ramp. Something like that right there might not be too bad. Yeah, I'll come back to that. We're working on the roof right now. So we do that right there, and then I can actually get up into here. Because I don't want to block the guns. What I'm afraid of is if I put this block up on top, and it's the bottom of the next block, that these guys won't be able to see over it. It's just going to count as a whole block. Right now, it can see over the top of that. My concern also is that it can't see over the top of this right here. But I think it can. So we'll have to test it out to see if that's going to be the case. And that's this guy right here. I'm trying to go a little bit lighter on the top because hopefully we're not going to be getting shot at from the top. If I do that right there, then I should be able to come back with this guy right here, I hope. Oh, come on. There we go. Like that, and kind of taper it off into that trap door. So if this is open, and we're down inside here, and I'm standing right about here, if I hit F5, can I... I could jump. I could jump and send my drone out. How far away can I get from here? Quite a ways. Quite a ways away from there indeed, huh? It's kind of crappy view, but... Okay, right there, right there. That's about as far as I can get. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, really. But that's funny. It's not enough space for him, huh? So I'm going to have to give it a little bit of a hop and get the drone outside. That works. That works just fine. Boom, we do that right there. Okay, now can I walk upstairs? I can walk upstairs. I get in the cockpit. You know, that's weird. I'm sorry, but that's weird. Now it's putting me out wherever I land. Wherever I get in, it lets me out. I think maybe it's because I was too close to the wall over here. But yeah, now it's putting me out wherever I happen to land. I wonder if I could do a thinner edge block here. That's not going to be the right one, though. I think if I go with this one here... yes. That one right there should give me the ability then... because I still feel myself getting hooked a little bit on that right there. Okay. It could be the stairs, too, that's just giving me that kind of that feeling. Awesome. There's going to be some tweaks here and there that I'm going to do to it, you know, just to kind of, you know, smooth out some of the rough edges and things like that. And blocks that I've probably missed. I see one right now that I missed. This guy needs to go... where did I put him? Oh, look at that. I like this leg better than I do this leg. I can't see what I've done differently here. I've got two and then a ramp. I've got this guy. No, I was going the right direction there. I've got him coming down there. I got this guy then going like that. Oh, okay, gotcha. You are out of there. And you go there. Nope. That's the same one. And like that right there. Yeah, there we go. Should be a triangle above the... yeah, there we go. I like that better. He does look a little bit like a frog. Okay. Alright. I feel like he looks better. I feel like the turrets are going to work. Now, the front rockets aren't going to be able to shoot backwards, but the rear ones should be able to shoot 360 degrees, I hope. I hope they can shoot 360 degrees. They have to. These guys in the front are pretty much... these guys are going to be... the rocket turrets in the front are going to be the first ones that encounter enemy forces, turrets and things of that nature, and drones. The ones in the back are going to be a second or two later, and that's kind of the ideal situation for me, is where these two guys in the front get to fire off, and while they're reloading, the back two now come into play, and then they fire. So you've got rockets going pretty much constantly, and after they fire, the front one should be reloaded again and ready to fire as well, if that makes sense. The side turrets, those guys, if we slow roll into something, they should be able to handle the troops, the crawlers, the Zirax, the mechs, the overseers. Those should be able to handle those guys. You know what we're short of? Magnesium. We don't have hardly any. I think we've got 3 or 4 magnesium. So we're going to have to make an SV and go to the moon, is what we have to do. I also took and winged this out just a little bit in the front, just to give it a little different shape so it's not the same all the way across. F5. Could we put some windows in the side just for looks? We could do 2 there. Just so we could see what it looks like outside, you know. We're here. This one. You know, that could be kind of cool to have a couple of windows right there. Just to kind of give us a bit of a view. How are those going to look on the outside? Yeah, those should look pretty cool on the outside. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't think I have any glass windows. No, I don't. We've got to make a couple. Let's do that. Let's make a couple of those. I'll keep you with me for a little while. I'm just not comfortable building on camera just yet. I'm still working on it. You know what I mean? Armored window S. 4 of those. So I'm trying to come back and explain as best I can what it is I've done so that it hopefully makes sense and you guys can see what I did to kind of wrap my head around it, I guess. Yeah, this is going to be cool. I like this idea. Okay, so... like that right there. I know, it's probably not too smart to have glass on here, but I am going for a little something that's going to break up just the monotony of the blocks all the way along the edge of the ship. And those add a little something to it right there, I think. Is there a block that would go in there that would... No. I'm trying to think if there's maybe an angled one that would go in there that would... Well, what about this guy right here? Is this the right guy for that? Well, he is, but he's not going to... Yeah, he's not going to line up with the window. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. He is not the right block. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Now, over here, let's see. We could actually finish this off and make this look a little bit better here. We could do something like that right there and right there. Taper that off nicely. That there and that there. I'm in a little bit of a hurry right now. Variety's coming home. It's my Friday night. Ah, yes. Jack Daniels. He loves to come and visit me on the weekends. My good buddy Jack Daniels. We think. Give me some feedback. I'll tell you what is the flatness right here and right there has got. Let me turn this off. The flatness on the edges as we taper away from the door and go into the leg kind of gets me a little bit. It's not that bad because part of me thinks what I could do also is we're going to need some lighting. I'm going to have to get that F6 back. We're going to need a little bit of lighting. Can I put one of these right up? No. Okay. I could put it right there, but it's so dang bright. If we do one of these right here, that's going to put off just a ton of light. If we put another one right there, I think that would be enough to light up the back of our ship. And we could maybe set them on a bit of a flash as well. And I do need to paint the base. You guys are absolutely right. No one has said that, but I do. It's bothering me a little bit that we're all gray. I'm not too sure about this either. This point right there. It's not bad, but it's not quite right for me. I do want to we put these on Betty and they looked really good. Boom, and right there. And then you paint them, you texture them with that lighting, and then you make them white and they just glow. They're going to be amazing looking right there, I think. Yeah, we need to go off on a magnesium trip. I need to get to the moon to get magnesium. We've got our emergency hatch door so we can get out of the ship without being in danger of being outside of the ship, which is awesome. This is what I've always wanted. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Oh, I can't use that in here. What is this? What is this thing? Oh, it's just for CVs and bases, huh? Okay. Alright, that's fine. No big deal. What about... Really? That's the HV rail. That's not going to stop me from falling. Oh my god, it's so adorable. Look how cute that is. It's so tiny. I know, he said adorable. It's pretty funny. That is pretty funny looking. Oh my god. How is that even... There's no way that is going to stop me from falling off. That is so funny looking. Oh, you know what, though? Oh, you know what? If I did that, they won't attach to these though. Dang it. Yeah, they won't attach to that. Could do something like that though. Nah, that's gonna look stupid. Never mind. No. That's not gonna work for me. Well, we could put our stuff in here. We've got the fuel part taken care of. Even some of these blocks that are square in here, we could take and angle them out. The ones especially right along here, I think I can angle these out. So that they're not in the way. These have the same hit point as the other ones do. Just do that right there. Yeah, like that. Did I go all the way front? Yeah, I did. All the way to the front. There we go. And back to here. And then we can come back here with this guy. And we could finish that off like that. See what I mean? You got to come back and kind of tweak things a little bit and make things look different. And it gives the cockpit, just look at how much more space it looks like it has up there just because I did that right there. So that's pretty awesome. And then I come back with this guy again. Why not? I love this guy. He's like my buddy. Like that and like that. That kind of ends that off right there pretty nicely. I feel like I need something right along this edge, though. Do I? Do I need something along here? Oh, you know what? Let's take that out of there. Let's take that out of there. Maybe this could be our kind of makeshift rail. Or what I could do is make some regular windows, and we could put windows up there. Oh, maybe that's a better idea. Let's go try that. Let's get some regular windows for HVs. Let's see. Maybe that would be a better thing to do, and then we can put all our equipment in that order. CV and base. Okay, so we got to go here. HVs. Let's go. Let's make 10. We'll make 10 of those. That's the beauty of having all these glass plates. I mean, I've not used any ore in the rest of the construction of the ship so far. I've just used parts that we've taken off the other ship. The rest of the parts, once we get the HV done, we do need an SV, but I want a small SV this time. I'm not going to make a big one like Betty was. Betty was big, and she was fun to build, and I enjoyed having her, but she was just a little too big for what we really need. We need something that can fly really fast and get us to where we need to be. Let's take that, and that out, that, and that. Well, we might as well take that one too then, since we're taking them. This is going to work out better for us, I think. And how do I want to do this? I'm thinking about getting kind of fancy schmancy with it. Corner. No. Let's go. You just run it just like this. Like so. Like that. If I go up 2 here, then I gotta go 2 here. At least I feel like I do. And I can't go 2 right there because of that. So we're gonna go ahead and take this one back out. And let's go ahead and rotate those around so we can see the cockpit area better. Like that. Yeah. Oh man, there we go. One thing we can do. Main. 92%. Alright, beautiful. Look at that. Come up here, we can look out the windows, we can see our rocket turrets. We do need... Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I still got one of these guys left. Oh, man. That's going to hover up there. We don't want that. And we know we had a problem up front here. What if we go up underneath with this guy up front? We've got the one in the back underneath. And this guy seemed to be in the way of the rocket, so we don't want that happening anymore. Okay, he needs a little more space. There we go. Like that right there. And then we can do this guy right here. Can I get this in there? No, he's consuming that space. I can't do that right there. So what if I go like that there? Take this one back out and then do the same thing over here. Kind of just finish off that edge like that. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. I like that. And then he can take care of the front without getting in the way of our rocket turrets. I didn't take these guys off and I left them where they were because they've got ammunition in them. We're really limited on that right now. I think I've only got a couple hundred left. 107. I don't even have a couple hundred left. I got 107. And those guys in the back are going to be sucking up some of that. So you got to be careful about what I have. So I want to be able to get somewhere and do some damage to something with the ship. Now it's just a matter of putting all the guts back inside and taking it out for a test run. A test run. Mac. Well, look at that. How the camera gets blurry. Part of me thinks it's my eyes, and it's like, no, it's not your eyes. It's the game for some reason. It gets it blurry. Yeah, Mac looks good. I like Mac. We never had rounds for our miniguns last episode. See, I got to go around and do this sort of stuff right here. Just need to come in and do that sort of stuff right there. Get it all kind of cleaned up. Figure out where I have to kind of tweak things. But Mac is sizable. Do I have all those little interior areas taken care of? Okay, this is different from the other side. What did I do so different over here that I did over here? See how this ends up here? I used the wrong block right there and right there. What I need to do is this guy right here, and he finishes that off much, much better. It's a nice smooth transition into the body of the ship. And there we go, just like that. Yeah. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm loving it. Okay, I'm loving it. You guys love building your ships? Have you been doing that more? I know a lot of people like to go to the store to buy ships, but I think it's a lot of fun to build it. Oh man, it's really kind of a bummer I can't do that. I could do that right there. I can go up. Oh man. There's a screenshot, huh? Mac, ready for battle. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, I surely would appreciate it if you'd like the button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share on the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.